Speaking of caddy, good tackle. Max Gawn has it. From 50, Max Gawn! Going, Gawn, he says. What a goal. What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra. We are back with some more AFL Evolution Fantasy Series. Thank you for joining me as always. It is 1st v 10th. Richmond v Melbourne. Having a look at the ladder, Geelong have played an extra game than we have, but we are tied for first place, 32 points each, 8 wins, both clubs. This gives us a chance to skip a win ahead on top of the ladder. Melbourne comfortably amongst a group of teams that are all on the same amount of wins. Same rating overall. Very keen to see how this plays out. Their captain is Trent Cotchin. We've got Trent Cotchin versus Dustin Martin head to head. This is going to be one hell of a clash. I hope you guys have been enjoying this on the channel. I have been thoroughly enjoying playing this. I've finally gotten around the bug that has been making the game crash. If you guys have been playing AFL Evolution at home wanting to do career modes and stuff, and you haven't been using any online features, before you turn on your copy of AFL Evolution, turn your internet connection on your console off. I have found I have had absolutely zero drama, no game crashes with turning off the internet. And considering I'm doing this competition mode offline, doesn't mean I need the internet anyway. But there's just a little tidbit if you guys have been suffering like I was with the constant games crashing, whether it be before a match, mid-match, after a match. It's all eliminated now. We don't need to worry about it. But back at hand, Richmond v Melbourne, MCG, packed out crowd. Beautiful night for football. There's our usual Richmond lineup. As strong as a team as you'll find in this draft series. But having a look at Melbourne, they've got some good players as well. They've got Dunstan, they've got Laird, they've got Kieran Jack, Hoskin Elliott. They've got Brandon Matera up forward, David Mundy, Bryce Gibbs. We know they've got Trent Cotchin. They've got Levi Casbolt right there. Caleb Daniel, it looks like, with the helmet on. So they've got a handful of players that can do some damage, especially David Mundy. We don't want to see him marking the ball and then the siren going, because he's known to break Richmond's heart. But speaking of Richmond, here come your Richmond Tigers. I am thinking as well, we have been cruising pretty well on very hard difficulty. I think within the next couple of episodes we might ramp it up to legendary difficulty, and then from now on I will be playing from legendary moving forward in any other future series that we do. It's just going to be stock standard legendary difficulty, roll the dice, see how we go. Trent Cotchin and Dustin Martin shaking hands, the bald-headed flog Matty Nichols tossing the coin. When it comes to AFL Evolution 2, there are 4 teams that it's come down to for the coach career mode. 2 teams for the women's, 4 teams for the men. And I say 4 teams because it sits on an equal amount of votes. So if you guys want to know how that's gone, I'm thinking of dropping a separate video soon so you guys can have your say as to which of those 4 teams you would like to see brought to the channel for the coach career mode when AFL Evolution 2 finally hits. But back to the game, Zach Tui takes it long to half forward, turns it over, Hayden Ballantyne takes a mark, he's gone out on the wing, he has found Will Hoskin Elliott, chips the ball up, he has found Trent Cotchin, handball over the top, back to Cotchin, turned it over, Tui's handballed it to nobody. Melbourne sharking the ball, Richmond with good tackling pressure, handball over the top, and Brycey Gibbs opens up Melbourne's account with a goal to kick off the game, taking an early 1-goal lead. Max Gawn loses the tap out, manages to get the ball out as he's tackled. Dustin Martin gets the handball off, turns the ball over. Melbourne has the ball, they've worked it out to the wing. He has found Adam Tomlinson. Back into the middle. Good hip and shoulder there by Dustin Martin. Richmond with plenty of numbers. Dusty's got it. He's handballed it to no one, but there's still enough numbers for Richmond to work this out. And they will. But Melbourne's now intercepted. Poking it to the forward 50. Good hip and shoulder there by Zach Tui. It's probably going to beat him to the line. It does. We're going to have a throw in. Just inside Melbourne's attacking 50. Max Gawn wins the contest, but Melbourne are there to rove the ball. That's a high tackle. Going to be brought back. Chipping ball inside, off hands. Good tackle there. No prior opportunity. Ball up again on the 50 for Melbourne. Melbourne winning the contest. It goes backwards. Snap on goal is not good. Trent Cotchin putting a behind on the board. And it's Melbourne 1-1-7 playing Richmond, yet to register a score. Good hip and shoulder there by Richmond. They outnumber Melbourne at the contest here. They might get it out by hand. Jaeger O'Meara's got it. Gets the handball out to Jordan De Goey, who goes to Dustin Martin. His ball gets smothered. But there's still more Richmond numbers around this ball. They could work it out. Kick off the deck. Dustin Martin's got it. Handballs it to Curnow. He's gone back in the centre. He's going to find Petrarca. Taps it on. Dusty to Bruce. Dusty's still there. Off the deck. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be... it's going to roll and beat Curnow. But Petrarca has managed to dribble one home. It is now a 1-point ball game. Max Gawn getting towed in the ruck contest, but he's got the ball. He turns it over straight away. Chipping ball inside 50 for Melbourne. It's going to beat them to the line again. We're going to have another ball in deep inside 50 for Melbourne. Big hip and shoulder there. Turns the ball over. Good tackle there by Jake Lloyd. No prior opportunity. Charlie Dixon comes on for Caleb Daniel. Good contest there by the ruckman. Gawn's got it. He's gone out. Snapping ball. Get a fist in. Don't go off the deck. Get it through. David Mundy has kicked it behind. Oscar McDonald looks to play on and go long with the ball. Jaeger O'Meara gets pushed off it, but he still might get to the contest first. He's going to take it over the line, but that's okay, the umpire says. They're going to throw it in. Centre wing, just in front of the interchange gates. Another contest lost by Max Gawn, but he's got the ball. He's going to take it long in the way of Jordan De Goey. It's going to spill over the line. We're going to have a throw in just shy of the half-forward line for Richmond. Prime real estate to attack from. Good tackle by Dustin Martin. Melbourne get the ball out by hand. He's got a man open. He has found Adam Tomlinson. Looks to go back inboard. Off hands. Good tackle by Richmond. They've got the numbers here. Max Gawn's got it. He goes with a handball into the middle. Josh Caddy spills it. So does Dustin Martin. Back out to Tomlinson again. He's had a fair bit of it this quarter so far. Chips it up to half forward. He's got Charlie Dixon, who then turns it over to Sam Doherty. Long kick to Jordan De Goey, but that is quarter time. And it sees Melbourne leading Richmond by 2 points. Trent Cotchin getting around his men, just like he does every other weekend. We had 7 effective disposals that quarter. Max Gawn, Dustin Martin leading the way, as well as Sean Lemons for Melbourne. Second quarter underway. Max Gawn finally wins the ruck contest, gets it down to Caddy. Dustin Martin's going to break away from the pack here. He can't be caught. He has gone long, Dusty, and he has kicked a goal. Talk about an instant reply. Puts on the afterburners. See you later. Richmond now up by 4. 2 goals straight, plays 1 goal 2. Caddy's got it, gets the handball out. Going back to Jaeger O'Meara. He's going to chip it up for Curnow. Rory Laird's taking it, last line of defence. Hayden Ballantyne's got it deep half forward. He moves it out. Good hip and shoulder by Isaac Heaney. It's going to beat them to the boundary line. We're going to have another throw in. Max Gawn starting to win some contests out the ruck, which is good. He wins another one. Straight down to Sam Menegola. He's going to get the ball off, but Melbourne have intercepted again. He's found an open player. He's got Brandon Matera. Chips it up, and he has found Sean Lemons, who's had plenty of it in the first term. He goes in the forward pocket. He has hit Carl Amon. He'll line up to put Melbourne back in front. He has gone the banana, and he has put it through. Back to a 2-point ball game in Melbourne's favour. 2 goals, 12 plays 2-2-14. Advantage paid to Melbourne. That's exactly what Richmond want, especially with all the Richmond numbers around that ball. However, Melbourne do well to hold it up. It's another throw up, half forward for Melbourne. Good tap down by Gawn. Dustin Martin hip and shouldered off the ball. Should have maybe been a free kick, but we never see those paid our way, do we, Matty Nichols? You flog. Forward pocket pass. Bryce Gibbs has it. This would be to put them up by 8 points. And he has sunk it. Richmond with a quick reply to start the quarter. But Melbourne have gone whack whack. And it's 2 goals, 12 playing 3-2-20. 8 points Melbourne's way. Off the deck by Richmond. Plenty of numbers around the ball. That is going to be too high. Luke Bruce. That's a push in the back actually. Bruce has gone the torpedo. Off hands. Petrarca's still got it. Handballs it out to no one in particular. And Melbourne work it out of trouble. Nothing Petrarca could do there on that last line. He's found Kieran Jack. He goes back in board with it. Max Gawn is there. So's Sam Doherty. But Maxi Gawn's got it. He's going to drop the torpedo. Off hands. But there's plenty of Richmond numbers around. Curno's got it. Pushed in the back. Curnow will line up for his first of the afternoon. No, it's dropped just short. It's punched back within play. That's throwing the ball. Off the deck goes Caddy. Thank you for the advantage. Good tackling pressure. Caddy making sure of it. It is back to 2 points. Speaking of Caddy, good tackle. Max Gawn has it. From 50, Max Gawn! Going, Gawn, he says. What a goal. Richmond back in front by 4 points. 4 straight, 24, pays 3-2-20. Plenty of Richmond numbers around this ball. Turns it straight over to Melbourne, however. Brandon Matera down with an injury for Melbourne. Skidding ball. Rush it over the line. Good there, James Sicily. Last line of defence, making sure they don't get the easy goal. McDonald to bring it out long. Good mark by Tom Mitchell, standing up strong. Takes on the man. Goes to half forward. He might have Josh Caddy, but no, he's hit Luke Dunstan. He moves it out to the wing. Good hip and shoulder there by Heaney. They should be able to work it out here if it doesn't beat them to the line, which it will. Brayshaw happy to see it over. Max Gawn winning another ruck contest. No one in the space. Max Gawn. They attempted to take Gawn off the ball there. Gawn goes off the deck. So does Petrarca. Caddy with a good tackle. Heaney's got it. Dusty's going to handball it to himself. Is he going to get it back? It's going to... Siren has beaten them. Well, it was Melbourne by 2 at quarter time. It's Richmond by 3 at half time. Max Gawn has had 8. Dusty's had 7. Kieran Jack has had 7 for Melbourne. Still anybody's game. 3 points is nothing. Max Gawn wins the first contest of the second half. Good tackle there. It spills out. Menegola to the top of the square. He has hit Aidan Corr on the chest. Hayden Ballantyne doing a number on Menegola at half-back. Good hip and shoulder, but he's pushed him onto the ball. And then he's turned it straight over to Clayton Oliver, who gets smothered by Caleb Daniel. Twice in a row. Not one smother, but 2. High tackle. It's going to get brought back. Moves it up forward. He's got Max Gawn. Nice pass. Max Gawn's looking for Curnow. The ball's going to bounce over the top of the contest. He might be able to sneak it out the back here. He goes off the deck. Thank God it went out of bounds before he kicked it. We're going to throw in deep inside Richmond's forward 50. Drops it into open space. Nice tackle. Plenty of Richmond numbers around the ball. Surely they can score from here. Off the deck. Curnow running in for his first. He's got it. Nice kick off the deck there by Curnow to open up his account for the afternoon. Richmond furthering their lead. Melbourne's got the ball, however. Good smother there by Isaac Heaney. Gawn's got it again. He might get it back to Tom Mitchell. Tom Mitchell around the body! Has hit the post. That was a good play there by Richmond. Tom Mitchell doesn't get a look at the goals that often, but when he does, boy, does he make it look good. Oh, Luke Bruce! Speaking of looking good, Bruce! He has put it through. He pops up at the right moment, Luke Bruce. He never disappoints. Richmond now out to a 16-point lead. Max Gawn gets it out to Dustin Martin. He goes back to Gawn, back to Martin, back to Gawn and tackled. Josh Caddy's there. Max Gawn, however, he's gone down with an injury. Oh, that could be bad. We do have Toby Nankervis. He's going to come in to help out. That is why we drafted him. In case of injuries like that. Into the forward pocket. Ball spills out. He's going to be pinned for throwing it. Melbourne get the handball off. Get the kick in. Good hip and shoulder there by Toby, who gets checked off the ball. And then gives away a push in the back after laying a decent tackle. Go figure. Off hands. Plenty of Richmond numbers around the ball, but Melbourne have worked it out into space. And they've turned it over, but Melbourne has it back. Handball by Daniel into the forward 50. He's had a shot. He's passed it. He's found David Mundy. Mundy goes back. Mundy goes whack. He's back to a 10-point ball game. Mundy with his first for the afternoon. 6-1-37, 4-3-27. Melbourne tapped the ball on. Plenty of Richmond numbers around. Caddy's found an open man. He's found Jordan De Goey. Is De Goey going to make it home? No, it's going to get marked on the line. That should be a behind there. He's marked it from the goals and he has taken it out through the points. Something that I think AFL Evolution 2 needs to rectify. A couple of rules implemented in real life that seem to go missing. Dusty's got it. He's ran into an open 50. Oh, Dusty. You are something special. Wowee. When you need him to stand up, boy, does he deliver. Brodie Grundy's now gone down injured for Melbourne. Dusty's moving it on. He might have found an opponent. No, he's found Clayton Oliver. I thought he was going to turn it over to the opponent's chest there. Charlie Curnow lace out. What a pass. For his second. Richmond with the biggest lead of the game. The floodgates are starting to open a little bit here. Richmond starting to find their form, and by 22, 8-1-49, 4-3-27. Dusty's got it. Oh no, it's a free kick against Caddy. Just when we were about to see the captain stand up and run to 50 again, off hands. Richmond are going to work it out. Tackled as he's kicked, but he gets it off just in time. Moves it inside 50. Petrarca's there. He takes a nice grab. He's looking for someone. You know who he's looking for. Can he get there? That's a high tackle against Petrarca. On the siren. He's got another one. Richmond well and truly starting to run away with this game. A couple of players standing up tall in that term. They call it the Premiership quarter for a reason. Richmond now out to 28 points. Not much Dusty can say to his team here apart from the fact that he's proud of what they've done. They just need to keep doing what they're doing. Pretty accurate today too. Max Gawn's had 12. Dusty's had 11. But Dusty's also got the 2 goals next to his name as well. Final term underway. Let's see what Richmond can dish up here to finish the game off strong. Melbourne have it up to half forward. Adam Tomlinson takes it. No, I thought he was going to go deep inside 50, but he's gone lateral. Carl Amon's got it, who goes backwards again. They've moved it on by hand. They've turned it over. No prior opportunity. Ball up just shy of the 50 for Melbourne. Gawn wins the tap down. Plenty of Melbourne numbers. However, Richmond might work it out here. Dustin Martin's there. Oh, I thought he was going to get the spin move on. He was looking for something fancy. Dusty checked off the ball a little bit. Good tackle by Max Gawn. Oh, he's gone to Dusty. Clayton's got it. Now Gawn's got it. Sets it up for Curnow. He's got it. He's going for his third, and he's going to make sure of this. He bangs it home. Oh, he almost hit the post. That would have been something to laugh about, but he's got his third. Richmond now out by 34 points. Just putting the foot down and running with it. Holding the ball against Tom Mitchell. He did have prior. Bit unfortunate, but Billy Long has got it. Moves it to half forward, off hands. High tackle against Angus Brayshaw. Tomlinson goes inside. He has found Sean Lemons. Might be out of his depth, so he looks to pass it. Off hands by Richmond. Plenty of numbers around the ball. Max Gawn with the good old handball to himself over the top there. Josh Caddy off the deck. Richmond can work this out if they are smart enough. They've got the numbers. That's throwing the ball. He's had a shot. Oh, DeGoey. Jordan DeGoey strikes. And he has put his first on the board for the afternoon. Richmond now out by 40. 11-1, 67, 4-3, 27. Sam Doherty's gone down injured. But it's good to see Max Gawn back on the field, speaking about injuries. Hopefully it was only a minor thing and we don't lose him. But if we do, we have the backup there. Thankfully, we drafted a couple of ruckmen. Because not only do we have Nankervis, but we've got Braden Pruce in if we need it. Oh, Dusty! He's just going to stroll in for his third. You are a star. Take a bow. Dustin Martin's had 14, 5 tackles, 3 goals. Huge afternoon. Surely best on ground 3-vote performance. Caleb Daniel gets the handball inside 50. Poking ball to the loose man, Bryce Gibbs. Well within striking range. Pops it up. Taken on the last line by Oscar McDonald. Good mark there by Clayton Oliver in front of Caleb Daniel. Takes the man on. Moves it to half forward. Josh Caddy's there. He gets outmarked by Charlie Dixon playing at centre half back. Good body work by Jaeger O'Meara, but Stuart Cramery's got it. Good smother by O'Meara. The second efforts. Turns the ball over, however. But he's already up in the thick of it, laying another tackle. Richmond relentless. Ball up just shy of the centre. Gawn wins it down. Off the deck by Richmond. They move it to half forward. Good hip and shoulder there. Tui's going to get the handball off to Toby Nankervis, who's turned it over. And I think Big Toby's playing at centre half back in the absence of Sam Doherty. But Mundy's going to go back. He's going to kick his second. I believe it's his second. It is his second. He's only had the 3 touches. Not as effective as he normally would be. And with next to no time on the clock, it looks like the final score line will be 40 points in Richmond's favour. Nope. Braden Matera is going to take a mark. He needs to have this shot. Wow, Brandon Matera. He's put it through on the final siren, but it's going to make no difference. Richmond walking away with a 34-point win. Very close first half, but Richmond in the third term, that was when it turned around. That third quarter, absolutely huge effort. Curious to see who gets best on ground. It was Dustin Martin by a mile, in my opinion, but AFL Evolution have screwed us many times before. However, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring this episode of AFL Evolution Fantasy Series to a close. Thank you for joining me as always. If you have been enjoying this on the channel and want to see more, let me know in the comment section down below, and continue to hit that like button as well. It goes a long way to supporting myself in this channel, and I seriously cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. If you enjoy what I'm throwing down, get on board the Godzirra Nation by hitting that subscribe button. Pledge your allegiance today, ladies and gentlemen. We are also on the road to 1,000 subscribers. With your help, I know we can well and truly get there. Dusty best on ground, as I said he would be. So if you want to share any of my videos and help spread the name of ArghGodzirra to your friends, That'd be hugely appreciated. Social media links are down below. Be sure to go check those out, as well as the series playlist in case you've missed any previous episodes of the fantasy series. Hit that notification bell before you leave as well, ladies and gentlemen, so you get notified every single time a brand new video goes down on the channel. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.